Welcome dear students, I am Mr. Abhijit. Welcome to my channel Chemistry Learners. In this lecture, we will see IUPAC nomenclature for alkenes and alkynes. If both these functional groups are present in one molecule, how to name the particular compound that we will see in this lecture. The substituent is absent, then how the priority or you can say preference to the double bond and triple bond is given, that we are going to see. Priority can be decided in absence of substituent or in presence of substituent. So first of all we will see priority or preference for double bond and triple bond in absence of substituent. If there is no any alkyl substituent, how to decide the numbering. So here again we have three different criteria or three different ways when substituent is not present. So the first one is if both these double bond and triple bond are terminal, then you have to give the priority to the double bond. If one is non-terminal, that may be double bond or a triple bond, then you have to give the priority to terminal multiple bond. Whether it is double bond or triple bond, you have to give the priority to the terminal bond. Then if both double and triple bonds are non-terminal, then you have to give the priority according to the lowest possible number. So we will see one by one how in absence of substituent priority is given to multiple bonds. So this is the first example. The criteria is in absence of substituent when both the multiple bonds are at the terminal. So here if you see this double bond and triple bond, they are at the terminal position. Terminal means at the last point of chain, and here also this is the last point of this chain. So you have to give the priority to the double bond. Please remember this. You have to give the priority to the double bond when both the multiple bonds are at terminal position. Therefore, you have to start the numbering from double bond because you are giving the priority to the double bond. That's why you have to start the numbering from double bond. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are 4 carbon atoms. Therefore, it is derivative of butane. But how to give name of this compound? You have to use this but. Okay. Then what is the position of double bond? This is 1. Double bond, that's why it is alkene. That's why you have to use in. Okay, but 1 in. You have to nullify this E. That's why it is only but 1 en and not this E. So we are removing this E now. Okay, so this E, it doesn't come here. Then this but 1 in. Then what is the next? Third position for triple bond. That's why it is 3YNE. Because the position of double bond is 1. That's why it is 1 in 3YNE. That's why the name of compound is but 1 in 3YNE. In comes first, then YNE. Now we'll see the next example. Here also both these multiple bonds are at the terminal position. That's why you have to give the preference to the double bond. Therefore, numbering from this left hand side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the name of this compound? As there are 5 carbon atoms, it is pent. Then 1 in 4YNE. Now we'll see the third example. So in this example also you have to give the priority to the double bond. That's why it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay. So what is the name? There are 7 carbon atoms, therefore it is hept. Double bond position 1 in 6YNE. I think this is clear. Now we'll see the next condition. In absence of substituent, if one multiple bond is non-terminal, then you have to give the priority to terminal multiple bond. Please remember, you have to give the priority to terminal multiple bond. Whichever multiple bond it is, you have to give the priority to multiple bond. That is double bond or triple bond. So here in this first example, multiple bond is a double bond at the terminal position. So the numbering is like this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. What is the name of this compound? Hex 1-ene 3-YNE. Please remember, always you have to give position of ene first, then YNE. So we'll see the second example. So here also one terminal bond is there, that is triple bond, okay, which is at the terminal position. So the numbering is from the terminal multiple bond. That's why it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the name of this compound? This is pent 3-ene 1-YNE. Always remember, you have to write the position and name for double bond first, then triple bond. So we'll see the next example. Here also double bond is at the terminal position. That's why you have to give the priority to double bond. That's why it is numbering. This is 1, 2, 7 and 8. So it is therefore oct, then 1-ene 6-YNE. Understand? Now we'll see the third criteria. In absence of substituent, if both are non-terminal, okay, then you have to give the lowest possible number to the multiple bonds. Try from both sides, means from right side and from left side, and after trying you have to identify at multiple bonds which lowest possible numbers are occur. Now we'll try this from left hand side first. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and if I give number from right hand side in different color, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. If you see this red color numbering, double bond occurs at the fourth position and triple bond occurs at the second position. And by the left hand side, double bond occurs at the second position and triple bond occurs at the fourth position. So in this case, if both these multiple bonds are occurring at the same position, you have to give the priority to double bond. That's why the numbering given from the left hand side, that is in this blue color, is correct numbering. So what is the name of this compound then? Hex 2-ene 4-YNE. So this is the correct numbering and name of this compound. That's why it is hex 2-ene 4-YNE. Now we'll see the next example. Again there are two different positions for the double bond and triple bond. That's why as you see here, this is number 1, 2. Directly second carbon is a double bonded carbon. But if you give numbering from the right hand side, this is 1, 2 and third position comes at the triple bonded carbon. That's why the lowest possible number you have to count. So here this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. This is the correct numbering. So what is the name of this compound? It is hept 2-ene 4-YNE. So we'll see the third example. This triple bond comes at the second position. If you count from the left hand side, so this is 1, 2. Okay, so this is the correct numbering. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is hept. Priority for this fourth position for double bond 4-ene 2-YNE. So we have seen the three different criteria for the multiple bonding in absence of substituent. Now we'll see what is the preference if substituents are present. You have to give the preference to the multiple bond, but in exceptional situation you have to give the preference to the substituent. So what is the first criteria? That if both the multiple bonds are at the terminal side, then give numbers from nearest position of substituent. Then if both the multiple bonds are non-terminal, then you have to give the number from nearest position of multiple bond and then you have to consider for the substituent. And third criteria, if one multiple bond is non-terminal, then you have to give the number from nearest position of multiple bond, and then you have to think about the substituent. So in these three criteria, this is the exceptional condition. Okay, you have to give the preference to the substituent if both these multiple bonds are at the terminal side. So this is the exceptional condition. Now we'll see this one by one with examples. So in presence of substituent, if both the multiple bonds are at the terminal position, then you have to give the priority for, or you have to give the numbers from nearest position of substituent and the preference to the substituent. Now we'll see the first example. Suppose this is the example and substituent is given. So in this example, if you try to give the numbers from left hand side and from right hand side, obviously both these multiple bonds are at the terminal position. That's why you have to consider for the substituent. Now substituent is at the second position if you number from left hand side. So this is the correct numbering. That's why this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Therefore, according to IUPAC rules, you have to give the preference or the name and the position of substituent first. So this is methyl substituent. That's why the name of this compound is, this is 2-methyl, then but 1-ene 3-YNE. Now the next example. So in this example, if you see at the terminal position, both multiple bonds are present, and at the second position there is a methyl group which is nearer to double bond. That's why you have to give the numbering from left hand side. So likewise there are 6 carbon atoms here, and the name of this compound is, this second position is for methyl. That's why it is 2-methyl hex 1-ene 5-YNE. Now we'll see the next example. Here in this, methyl substituent is nearer to triple bond. Okay, that's why numbering from the left hand side again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Therefore it is 3-methyl hex 5-ene 1-YNE. So the next one, as this substituent is nearer to the double bond, that's why the numbering from the right hand side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again it is 3-methyl, then hex 1-ene 5-YNE. Now we'll see the next criteria. In presence of substituent, both non-terminal multiple bonds are there, then you have to give the number from nearest position of multiple bond, and then you have to think about the substituent. Okay, and here you have to give preference to the multiple bond. Let us see the example. So this is the first example. You have to give the preference to the multiple bond, as multiple bond comes at the second position from left hand side. From right hand side also it comes at the second position, but the substituent is at the third position with respect to this double bond. Therefore numbering from the left hand side. Therefore it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now what is the name? It is 3-methyl hex 2-ene 4-YNE. We'll see the next example. So here, as you have to give the priority to the multiple bonds, as you number from the right hand side, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Therefore the name of this compound is 6-methyl hep 4-ene 2-YNE. Then the next example. In this, it is looking like a symmetrical molecule, but triple bond and double bond is there. That's why you have to give the priority to double bond always in such condition. Therefore this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 carbon atoms. Therefore it is hept. But before that you have to give the name and position of substituent, 4-methyl hept 2-ene 5-YNE. Now we will see the next and the last criteria. In presence of substituent, one is non-terminal, means one multiple bond is non-terminal. Then you have to give the number from nearest position of multiple bond, and then you have to consider the substituent. So here also preference is given to the multiple bond and not to the substituent. So we'll see the first example. So here in this, one bond is non-terminal. So multiple bond which is at the terminal position has the first preference. That's why this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the name of this compound is 2-methyl pent 1-ene 3-YNE. We'll see the next example. So in this, triple bond is at the terminal position. So you have to give the preference to the triple bond. That's why the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It is 5-methyl hex 3-ene 1-YNE. Now we'll see the next and last example. At the terminal there is a double bond. That's why you have to give the preference to the terminal bond. That's why it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At third position there is a methyl group. Then it is hex 1-ene 4-YNE. We have seen 6 conditions. Okay. So in all those conditions, 3 conditions are in absence of substituent and 3 conditions in presence of substituent. How and to whom the priority and the preference is given, that we have seen. So with this, we conclude this session. So thank you. If you have any doubt, please post in comment section, and for notes, please refer the description section. Thank you.